It's go time. Hey guys, welcome to BALLBUSTERS. Got a great show lined up for you today, at least as far as you know. If you'd like to support this channel, there are PayPal and Patreon links in the info box below. Let's see what we got here since I come on live and no one was with me. I was all by me onesie. So let's see if we got anyone
This
there.
is the time we're meant to turn up, isn't it? 2 p.m. Central.
Let's see if we got somebody else in Discord and they're all talking at the same time. What's up? We got any BALLBUSTERS out there? Hello? Radio check for BALLBUSTERS in live stream. Arwen. We got somebody else in Discord and they're all talking at the same time. Arwen. We got any BALLBUSTERS out there? Seems like we got 2 people in here. Yep. 2 BALLBUSTERS.
Hello?
Arwen's got feedback.
I think this might be a replay.
Arwen.
QE, do you copy?
Yeah, I got
Are we
you
the
guys
only ones left out
now.
of the loop?
I got you guys now, man. Ready?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, I got you now. I got you now. Hey, are you out there?
Yeah, we're here. Me and
Okay,
Mitchell.
outstanding. So, Mitchell from Australia, thanks for showing up, brother.
Hey, QE. How are you, mate? No
Yeah.
worries.
Yeah, it was looking like I was going to be all by me onesie, man.
No, we're here for you, man.
Cool, man. Yeah, because a lot of BALLBUSTERS, they decided, well, they couldn't make it today. When what are friends for, right? So when I started the show, I said, oh, I'm scared. Let's do it. It's the best time to do it. What are friends for, though? Than to leave you hanging. But these are my true friends right here. Look at this. Mitchell from Australia, brand new BALLBUSTER. He's in there. He's carrying the sword. We got Arwen. who's feeding back?
Am I?
No, you weren't.
I was on mute the whole time.
I think you're doing good. I think you're good. All right, so let's get going here. What do we got? How's it going out there in YouTube land? We got 30 going on now? All right. What's going on? Somebody talking in chat? I hope they are because I have nothing in chat. Somebody type something.
Hey, Neil just arrived.
Uh-oh.
Yo, yo.
Yep, I can't see chat. It looks like the studio, everything's going 100%. Because if there's people typing in chat, guess what? Studio's not picking up the chat. Has anyone got the live stream open? Watch page? Hello?
How do you do that?
What?
Turn the watch page on. You know how you do that? Do you guys even know your own names?
What are you talking about? I have YouTube open.
Okay. Is there people typing in chat?
Yeah, sure. Lots.
Yeah, that's a confirmation that it's not pulling it from the studio. So I can't see your guys' chats, man.
Have you tried refreshing?
Yeah, you know what? Let me try that. I don't think I ever tried that live, though. Wonder what that would do. That's a good darn question. Think we should try it?
Go for it.
Let's try. Let me try to edit and save again. Try that. 1 second. Because I need to see the chat. Or would like to see the chat when I look at it. So let's try this. 1 second, guys. Just be patient. We're doing back office stuff here. All right. You guys still with me out there in chat? Hopefully. Yeah, I got nothing. That's a bummer. Let's see. I wonder if it did pick up a super chat. So, Flat Bastard. Yo, Flat Bastard. Thanks, man. Super chatted earlier before the show. Hopefully the super chats will come through. I'm definitely not seeing anything in chat, though.
You use OBS, right?
Yes.
Right. So where do you take your chat from?
The chat
Because
is
I always-
YouTube Studio, man. That's a separate.
Yes.
Yep. It has a side chat on here, so I don't have to pull up the watch page.
Right. Okay. So if it's not connecting, then obviously there's something wrong with the code from that department.
Yeah, it's just the chat, though. I got an excellent connection, so everyone's getting the stream. I'm just not seeing the chat. It's happened in the past, and it used to happen frequently, and all of a sudden it got good for the past maybe 2-3 months, and this is the first time I've had an issue with it. So, hey, Arwen, do me a favor. If you're watching the watch page, if there's any super chats, just tell me who they are. Just write down their names for me if you could.
All right. I'll try to keep track.
I'd appreciate that, man, because it's not. We'll see if there's any more super chats, if the super chats come through, but I'm not seeing chat, period. It's just got
People are saying there's no sound.
Say
People are saying
again?
there's no sound on YouTube either. People saying no sound on YouTube at the moment.
Really?
No, there is sound coming through YouTube.
Yeah.
Just check.
Yeah. It should be good.
Okay, all good.
Check them one more time. Yeah. This is starting off really good, man. I'm not worried. Radio check out there in YouTube land. Give a yo to the guys watching the chat so they can tell me you can hear me. Too funny, man.
Just roll with it.
So, yeah, just ask them if they're hearing me now. Radio check out there. Radio check.
Yeah. Everybody's saying they can hear you loud and clear.
Outstanding. So we'll just roll, man. like I said, do that. Square me up, Arwen.
What?
Square me up with the any super chats. Just write down their names, like I said.
All right. Well, the last one I saw was bastard, £10.
Yeah, the flat bastard.
Just
Don't
that.
worry about the amounts. Just tell me. Just give me their names, and we're good.
All right.
And
Nothing
we'll see if
that,
there's anyone that does super chat again. I'll know if I'm getting the super chats and not the chat. So we'll just have to wait until somebody super chats again. Okay. Outstanding. So since I made a decision and a little false advertising, because I did advertise the show as science, the nature of science and the scientific method part C. We're not going to do part C today because a lot of the ball busters are MIA. So I figured I'd hold off on that, especially this part of the scientific method, because this is really the heart of it. So I want to hold off on it until we get most of those guys back, if everyone doesn't mind. Don't worry, I'm not going to disappoint you, because I had something in the back pocket to begin with anyway. I did go ahead and advertise the show, so I said, I'm going with the show, man. I'm not going to cancel it, right? But like I said, I did have a special bonus with the show anyway that I was going to do before the science presentation. That's okay. We could just roll with that, right? And that's what we'll do here in a few minutes. How about that? Does everyone agree?
Yep. You got another super chat from Flat Bastard, by the way.
Oh, did I? Oh, I'm getting the super chats though. Hey, Flat Bastard, thanks, man. Yeah, I am. It is populating the super chats, so thank you. But still no chat, and that's okay. So, because I don't need to read those anyway, especially during the presentation. So let me get my act together here. So how everything going out there, Mitchell? I know you had a bunch of videos this week. How is that going, man?
Yeah, everything's going pretty smooth. Good fun debunking some globe proofs in inverted commas. To date, still haven't found any globe proof.
You're gonna need R for that.
Come gauze. You're gonna need R for that. Plain and simple.
Speaking
They're
of which,
starting to get it too.
go ahead, finish up. Sorry.
They're starting to get it. They even say it themselves. You're going to need R for that. So I got some good sound bites out of them too.
Yeah, I liked it when you had the soundboard and you had you had Adam, you had Nathan, you had 10th, you had a few other people on there, and there were so many times that they needed R, you just ran right through the gamut.
Man, it's almost too easy at the moment. They know they need the R value, and that's why they say it themselves.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And you know what's highly ironic? The show today, the little special bonus that's become the actual show today, is about R.
Yeah. You're gonna need R for that.
Yeah, you're gonna need R for that. And it's how ironic just everything fits in. So like a glove, man, like a glove. It just fits right in. So it's associated with R. And it's from one of our favorite guys out there in Globetardia. You guys are going to love it. I think you guys know him. He's Bob, the L. Bob Baruni. Wait till you hear this. Pseudoscience, fallacy, flathead Herman Munster, quinumbrem retard of the century guy. His name's getting exponentially longer every 3 days or so.
Oh, is that his title now? Fantastic. I thought that's where you were going to go. Can't wait for this.
Yeah, it's too funny because, see, I was just minding my own business yesterday. Took a look at a few things, pulled up Skype. It was late yesterday afternoon. I said, everyone's relaxing. It's time to settle down. And I pulled up Skype, and I'm thumbing through some of the threads in Skype, and all of a sudden, I see Flatzoid makes a post, right? And I'm looking at, I recognize the form. I'm going to show you what I seen. This is what I seen, folks. This right here. Bob the Numpty, right? And then I seen this formula over here. And I said, oh no, what's happened? And then I said, okay, where did you get R? Right? And I said, okay, well, that makes sense because, you know, we spent like 2.5 hours, mainly Nathan did, trying to get R out of Bob, and he wouldn't give it up. So I guess Bob decided, okay, I'll go ahead and, you know, tell him where I got R. And I guess he made a video. Flatsloyd put it in Skype, and I said, oh my goodness. It's with this numpty, he's so delusional. You're not ready for what is about to happen, right? So I tried to prepare myself the best I could. And I only got a couple minutes into the video, and my word, I nearly pissed myself. So that's what we're going to be talking about here in a few minutes. You guys ain't going to believe it. I'm going to tell you that now. But it's all about R because he's paranoid. Right? Where's R? Where's R for 2.5 hours? He kept on diverting away. Right? So too funny. It's like, and then he did R. And it's similar to what happened 2 weeks ago when I challenged him with the purpose of the sextant. He went through his 45-minute brain dead presentation, and I just popped one question. I said, what's the purpose of the sextant? To measure angles. Yeah, that's the means you use to get to the purpose. What's the purpose? And he's there, what? I told him triangulation. He goes, what triangulation? But then a few days later, he started talking all about sextant triangulation. So see, he just assimilates after he gets his ass busted. He just assimilates the information and just rolls from there. Right? You're a clown. And wait till you hear this. You ain't gonna, I'm telling you. Get your therapist on the line. Right? They're gonna have to get their therapist on the line. That's how stupid this is gonna be. But I don't want to get into it right now. A couple more minutes. Checking everything out in here. We got Steve. Steve, did I have you on mute? Yeah. I didn't get a nasty gram from you yet. That's surprising.
Hey, Kiwi.
Hey, Steve. How's it going? I took you off mute, man. I'm good.
Yeah, thanks, man.
What message did you send me the last time when I had you on mute and didn't notice it?
Well, the first time I sent you one, you didn't take me off mute, and I just kind of pulled your leg. Then the second time, the next week, I sent you another message. I kind of complained a little bit because I can't remember what I said exactly. And then you responded like it was nothing. And I said, hey, dumbass, I'm on mute.
No, you didn't say dumbass.
Yeah, I know. It was something else.
You did use an expletive. I found it hilarious. Right? It was perfect. I'm not going to repeat it, but it was close to that. That's all right. It's all good, man. It's all good. Everyone that's not part of the team, not that you're not part of the team, but we got to protect ourselves with the mute button out there. So I hope you guys understand. If you guys come in, it's nothing personal. If you pop in to the live stream, we just have to do that to protect the show, right? Especially now, it doesn't happen as often as it used to, because people would just come on shows and not only with their porn nonsense, but just start screaming racist, comments and stuff. I haven't heard that recently, but still, we're gonna keep that barrier up. We're gonna keep honest people honest. Is what I'm trying to say. You guys have a problem with that? I didn't think so. All right, so a couple of announcements. Like I said, I've been telling you guys the numpty clips are coming to an end. Right? Just the way it is. There's 2 regular ones next week, and by the way, they're hilarious. So just because they're regular ones, don't just put them aside. These are outstanding. They're like I said, they're a couple of my favorites. And then we're going to go through the whole month of October. I'm going to christen the month of October Signature Numpty Clip October. So there's going to be 8 signature numpty clips. That is 2 per week. So I christen the The flying wasp. Is that what she said? The flying wasp in Caddyshack? You guys remember that? Hello?
Nope.
You guys watched Caddyshack before?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the old lady. She's standing out there on the deck, and she christens the flying wasp, and she knocks off the front part of the boat with the bottle of champagne. I think it was the flying wasp. Somebody confirmed that for me. It was hilarious, man. I could see it in my mind's eye. Friggin' Caddyshack. But, like I said, I'm going to christen the whole month of October. Signature numpty clip. Get ready. It's going to be one hell of a finale. Also, Betty's presentation. I don't think we ironed out a specific date yet, but it's coming. It could possibly be next Thursday. Let's just make that tentative for right now, so I have to force her hand. But we'll just keep it tentative. Stay loose with that. Probably more on that on Tuesday. Nathan did message me and tell everyone that he wanted me to say that I thought he was ace. So we have that. Any other announcements you guys got? You can thank me later, Nathan. Arwin, anything coming up?
No, nothing really special. 59 watching. There's a lot of activity in chat.
Thank you. Mitchell, anything coming up? Anything standing out to you?
Just flat earth school, Monday to Friday. 3 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. UK, 6 a.m. Australian. Just going out there in our beautiful flat earth school around us. Just doing some learning.
I was thinking about you. It was yesterday evening. I was running through Netflix. I just wanted to get off the computer for a while, get over on Netflix, and I seen Jaws. So the original Jaws. So I put that on, and I immediately thought of you.
Oh man, yeah, well, I haven't seen anything that big, but I definitely have been. Yeah, have been with the sharks in flat earth school. That's the kind of content I'm providing. Swim with the sharks in flat earth school. Check it out.
Yeah. Too funny, man. All right, Neil, you got anything going on?
I'm getting ready to go to a wedding, so I'm on mute.
Oh, you're going to a wedding? Okay, fair enough.
Wedding announcement. So now you have a party that announces the wedding where you drop 50, and then there's going to be a wedding, which is probably a deuce or better. Take me to the cleaners here with these parties.
So wait a second. So you're going to a wedding announcement party?
Get that right?
That's pretty funny, man. I must have been still living in a closet. Yes, I'm in a closet right now. I don't recall that. Is that something new? Is that something over the past 10 years or something, or has it always been that way and I just missed it?
Well, the Guyanese tradition, they have it's called a Thanksgiving. So there could be a Thanksgiving for a new home, a Thanksgiving for engagement. A pastor comes over, brings the word, and then they have a party. So yeah, something like that.
What's the official name of the party?
Marriage Thanksgiving.
Marriage Thanksgiving, really?
Correct.
I've never heard of that in my life. They do that in Australia, Mitchell?
We're not even allowed to get married at the moment, so enjoy it while you can, Neil.
We're not allowed to
Seriously.
get married. We're not allowed
marriage.
to get married.
Yeah, marriage has been cancelled at the moment. We're lucky to be able to go to funerals.
OMG. Dude, it's that bad?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Good fun here.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I couldn't, no. That's not good. It's not good.
No, not a topic for Ballbusters, though. Ballbusters is a lot more fun than that.
I need to know immediately when you can't attend Ballbusters because that's gone over the line. Dave, what you got coming up, man, before we get into this presentation? I know everyone's waiting for.
I'm good, John. Yeah, I'm good. Just I haven't got nothing.
You got nothing.
No, I'm good.
All right, guys, do me a favor. Go on mute for a second. Make sure you got your watch page up so you can keep track of what I'm going on about here. There's not going to be much to talk about. Let me get my act together over here. All right, that's not supposed to show up right there. What the heck? All right, so we're back to Bob, the Al Bob-a-Rooney, pseudoscience fallacy, flathead, Herman Munster, quinumrum, retard of the century guy. Come out with a new one. Like I said, I was in Skype and, just minding my own business, and I had to see this numpty again. And I noticed the formula right off the bat. Why? Well, this is the Pythagorean formula, for goodness sakes. And I'm sitting there, okay, what is he doing with this? To get R, because if he does it, if he uses the black swan, we're going to go over that here in a minute, it's going to be a shocking radius. And that's how you do it. You can use Pythagorean formula to do it. And I said, oh my God, I know he can't be doing that. He must be doing something else. So, and that's when I went to 242 and listened to what you're about to listen to, folks. So, here we go. It's very short, so listen closely.
Now, recently I came up with my own method for deriving the radius of the Earth directly. And thanks to Blue Marble Science, it has acquired the name, the method Al Bob-Rooney.
So, folks, this numpty delusional muppet of the millennium thinks that he came up with this formula. What do you think you are, Bob? You think you're Pythagoras or something? I had to rewind it. I said, wait a second, did he actually say what I thought he said? Oh my God, dude. This is Pythagorean, but you didn't come up with this, Bob. And then you and Hillbilly Blue Balls, the redneck retard, he helped you coin Vinnie Barbarino? That's what you call this, the Vinnie Barbarino formula? Unbelievable. See, that's why I was so shocked, dudes. I said, oh my God, here we go. All right, let me finish it up.
Now, what I did with that was I looked at the distance to an object.
You looked at the distance to an object. What object might that be, Bob? I mean, just any arbitrary object? We can just look at the object? That's how you did it?
And the height of the object that was hidden from.
The height of the object that was hidden. Now think about that. The height of the object that was hidden. That's non sequitur. I mean, you're not going to be able to do anything with that. The height of the object that was hidden. What does that even mean? I don't know.
From my view. And what I found was that if you took the distance and squared it. So
the distance to what? To the fairy tale object here. Unbelievable.
Subtracted the hidden height squared.
You subtracted the hidden height squared. Like I said, it doesn't make any sense so far. What you're putting with these variables is nonsensical buffoonery. We're going to see it a little bit closer here. I just wanted to let you guys hear this nonsense so you didn't think I was making it up.
And divided it by 2 times the hidden height. You came up with the radius of the Earth. Now,
Yeah, sure we did, Bob. Oh my goodness. Stop the presses, guys. I should have said prepare yourselves beforehand. I think I showed this before, so you got to prepare yourself. You should have took this to heart, right, after hearing Vinny Barbarino. Unbelievable. Bob the delusional flathead Herman Munster bonehead says that he came up with his own method for deriving the radius of the Earth. And with the help of Hillbilly Boo Balls, the redneck retard, the photosynthetic redneck, coined it Al Bob Rooney. Vinny Barbarino formula right here. That's it. He coined this. He said it's his. Like I said, guess what this is, folks? It's Pythagorean formula. So Bob thinks he's Pythagoras now. I don't know. He changed what the variables meant. We'll see that here in a few seconds. But Bob, you numpty dipshit, right? This is Pythagorean. What you got right here is Pythagorean formula. It's just rearranged to solve for radius. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. I listen. I'm just telling you what he said. You can take this. I don't need to sell this. It sells itself. Beyond galactic light years delusional idiot says distance to an object. Really? Like what? It doesn't matter. What object? And the height. Here we go again. The height of the object hidden. That's non sequitur. How about hidden height of the object, Mr. Quinumbrem? I mean, this is asked back. It doesn't even make any sense. Even if you did use hidden height of the object, it's still non sequitur. This mytho-mathemagical Mr. Magoo Muppet Moron belly laugher will give you the radius of the Earth, according to Bob. So, distance to what? Like I said, Bob. What's the object? Can it be a toothpick at 25 paces? Will that give me the radius of the Earth? The height of the hidden toothpick? Unfriggin' believable. Like I said, height of the object hidden is non sequitur. Even if he spun it around the right way, no doubt it's going to be in feet and inches with Muppet vision. And why is it hidden? Isn't that important? Where's that variable in the formula? Beyond belief, booger-eating buffoonery, folks. That's what this is. We're off the edge of the map here, folks. So, let's take a peep at what the variables in the formula actually mean and how the formula is actually used to determine the radius of the Earth. We'll use everyone's favorite, the black swan. Now, just in case this is a little bit, it's kind of small. Let me see if I can help you out here. Ha ha! How about that? So, if everyone could look right here beneath Pythagorean formula right here, does everyone notice what this looks like? What is this? That's Bob's formula, isn't it? There, right there. That's Bob's formula. He just stole it from Pythagoras. He made it his own, right? And he called it Al Bob Rooney. There it is, folks, right there. So it's easy to find the radius, right? Using Pythagorean formula. We did it back in 2020 when the Black Swan first came out, right? The radius in miles equals the distance to the horizon in miles, viewing height, right? That's what H means. And over 2 times the viewing height. That's all this is, folks. Right? If you plug all the numbers into the formula with the Black Swan at 1 foot observer height and distance to the horizon is 10 miles, guess what you get for the radius of the Earth? Guess what that might be? Right there, baby. 264,000 miles. Following Pythagorean formula. So I don't know, Bob. To say that you're off the reservation, people off the reservation are blushing. That's how stupid this is. It's not Al Bob Rooney, it's Pythagorean formula. You crayon munching clueless clown. Language is incapable of encapsulating the utter abject, delusional retardation of this flathead Herman Munster of the ages. But we're going to do you one better, Bob. We're going to show you how delusional you are, because we're going to use your formula. Like I said, according to Bob, the pseudoscience fallacy flathead Herman Munster conundrum guy, of course, we're adding Al Barbaruni in there, or Vinnie Barbarino, whatever you want to use, whatever works. We can figure out the radius of the Earth with Al Barbaruni right here. So let's do it. So we're going to take the distance, Bob. Now, since you didn't identify what the object is or must be, it was sort of arbitrary, so I just took an arbitrary view of Granny Wilkerson's downspout, right? It's about 80 meters away, and we're going to plug that in your formula and see what we come up with the radius of the Earth. So height of the hidden object, which is non sequitur, like I said, but it's 0. Because I can look over at Granny Wilkerson's downspout and I can see the bottom of it. So nothing's hidden. So the hidden height, which you didn't even identify though, by the way, is 0. In fact, I can see underneath her downspout. It's above the ground a little bit. So that's 0. So let's plug these numbers into the formula, right? Into Vinnie Barbarino. We got 80 meters squared. That's about 6,400 kilometers or meters, I'm sorry. Minus 0 for the height of the hidden object, which is non sequitur. Because it's 0, I can see all the way down to the below the downspout. Over 2 times the height of the hidden object, which is non sequitur, which is 0. According to you, that gives the radius of the Earth. In actual mathematics, dividing by 0 is undefined. In pseudoscience, it bursts black holes. So, according to Bob here, the Earth's radius is a black hole. Moronic, bozo, batshit insane booger eater, folks. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. The radius is a black hole. Let me ask you a question. Let's say I want to replicate my observation tomorrow. What happens like if Granny Wilkerson, gets a load of mushroom manure dumped in between me and her downspout and I can't see it? What happens then?
You are so dumb. Damn.
That's the end of the presentation, folks. God help us. Questions, comments?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but for Pythagoras' theorem, don't we need a right angle triangle, a 90-degree angle?
Whoever said that?
Pythagoras' theorem himself. I've got the definition here if you'd like me to read it out.
Yes, need a right angle.
In Euclidean geometry, among 3 sides of a right triangle, that's the fundamental relationship in Pythagoras' theorem.
Yeah, and it goes... Go ahead, sorry.
Not only beyond the obvious that when you're using an R value, you're going to need R for that, you're also going to need a 90-degree angle for that.
Fair enough. Anything else with Barbaruni? I think people might be shocked. I'm sorry, folks. I can't see the chat. I wish I could pull it up and see your reactions to that, but I can't. Hilarious. So he I don't know if it's even plagiarism. I mean, it's so stupid. It's so far beyond plagiarism, right? And then he renames it him, and Hillbilly Blue Balls renames it El Barbarino. You can't make this up, folks. I swear. It's not even that it's wrong. It's batshit insane. It's scary and like I said, like when Jaron said, whenever you see Bob, the first thing you should do is run. He's right on point. You run fast the other direction. This is just off the reservation nutbag bullshit, man. I'm embarrassed even presenting it. But what are you going to do? So I can't see any comments. Anybody making any comments out there, Arwen, in the chat? I wish I could see it.
Well, I think that's pretty safe to say that the flat earthers on our side agree. Don't see any trolls in chat doing anything noteworthy. I just wanted to say that I think that Bob definitely deserves a you call it again, a nomination for the Numpty Dipshit Award of 2021.
No, we don't give those out. Or are you going to start that?
Maybe. I don't know. It's just a thought I'd like to put out there. But, you know, the year's not over, and the ballers, you can't even call them ballers anymore, the anti-flat earthers, they are going, down a hill. They're going in an accelerated downward fashion. They are doubling down, digging deeper into doublespeak. Like, destroying foundational thinking. They're literally attacking foundational thinking to a level that is really absurdist to us, right? But they're going there. And that means they're not going to stop. They're just going to continue going worse and worse and worse. So you never know. Depends on how quick they dive down. You know, but it could get pretty bad, like even much worse than even right now.
No way.
This could be just the start of how insane they will go.
Do you think it's going to get... Wait a second. You're telling me that it's going to get...
Even within the year.
You're telling me that it's going to get worse than a numpty, batshit insane dipshit stealing Pythagorean formula and him and his buddy collaborating together to come up with Al Barbaruni. It's going to get worse than that?
Yeah. I think they will. I think it's just a starting signal. Laugh it up. Now it sounds funny. Wait until it's actually there.
Whatever that looks like, I can't see that because I don't think you can get much further beyond this. I've heard some stupid stuff over the years. Obviously, right? Ink molecules being alive. The babies can't walk and throw up for the first 18 months because they haven't adjusted to the earth spin. It goes on and on, but this is another level. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just seeing it that way. Maybe I'm biased. But when you take Pythagorean formula, rename it, take it as your own, you rename it Al Barbaruni, I can't see how you can go further than that.
Well, that's just it. It is another level. The problem is the stairs down is very deep. It's just that it's inconceivable to somebody that actually wants progress in their own development that people could climb that far down, but they will. They're doing it right now, and this is just a start. I'm calling it.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying I'm calling it.
You're calling it. I'll tell you what.
That's what's going to happen.
Okay. Now, when you see something that reaches that level that you just went over, you need to PM me or send me a message. I got to hear this. Okay? I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think you can get beyond this. My personal opinion, but I maybe I'm lowballing here, but I don't think so.
You'd be surprised. Just the other day, Rumpus claimed that measuring space-time was a physical process.
We've heard that before, though. I mean, that's your run-of-the-mill stuff right there. That's just common fodder. Right, and anything comes out of his yak, we already know he's gone. But now I'm talking about when you take a formula by, we're talking about Pythagoras, right? Pythag.
Yeah, I understand claiming to your own something that's just foundational.
Yes,
it is quite absurd, right? Yeah, okay, maybe in that sense, that specific thing won't happen that much. I think Bob's probably going to get some kind of a backlash for this, like even from his own side. But yeah, it is just a start, though.
Oh my God! Now, I'm not saying it's going to be the same thing like somebody else is going to steal somebody else's formula and claim it as their own. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the level of batshit insane buffoonery to that level. That's what I'm talking about. Bendy Space Time, what's up, man?
Hey, not too much. Caught me unawares there. I was just listening in.
You didn't catch up. You didn't catch all the presentations. Did you see Al Barberini?
I caught the very end with the division by 0. That seems about Bob's speed.
No, dude, that's too much. You cut in too far, man. You need to go back and watch the sort of the beginning of that, because he went ahead and stole Pythagorean formula. And then he and Hillbilly Blue Balls renamed it Al Barberino.
Well, if you could invent the scientific method, I guess he could invent Pythagoras' theorem.
That's below the belt, dude. I actually invented the scientific method. He stole Pythagoras' formula. No, we're off the reservation too, man. Hey, just check it out, man, when you get a chance. Scroll it back.
Yeah, I will.
Too funny, man. What else is up? We're trying to fill some time in here. We got people out in the chat. They're all getting bent out of shape. I can't see them. I'm just saying they're bent out of shape. I'm trying to create drama.
I'm just in there with the chat skanks talking about abiogenesis. There's that quote from Fred Hoyle where he says the chances are about 10 to the negative 40,000 of the tornado creating an airliner, and Puppy's trying to defend that. It's funny.
I seen it earlier, right? And I made some comments to their rebuttals to I guess they don't know who made that. Well, I think it was right on point by Fred Hoyle. And Fred was an atheist, right, for the longest of times. Did they know who Fred Hoyle was?
I don't think so.
You know that Fred Hoyle is the one that coined the term the Big Bang. Does everyone know that? He used it as a pejorative back in the day. He was kind of, tongue in cheek. Right.
Oh yeah, I had heard that. And then they took it. Then they took it over and actually started using it.
Now, Fred was a bigwig. Was he at Oxford? Fred Hoyle, was he a professor of astronomy or astrophysics at Oxford? If I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken on that. Hold up, folks. Let me get it. I want to be. Where's he at? Fred Hoyle, astronomer, scientist. Yeah. Where's his? Where did he teach at? 1 second. Cambridge. Sorry, it wasn't Oxford. Cambridge. Yeah, he was the thesis advisor to many famous astrophysicists. Let's see. I know. Oh, yeah, Chandra Wickramasinghe. Yeah, that was. I know who. I can't say his name right, so. But he is a pretty famous guy. Yep. And somebody else was Paul Davies also. Yeah, I know we went. I just went that. That was just memory lane for me. Sorry, go by. I just wanted to get that right.
That Indian guy with the unpronounceable name, he said that anything above like 10 to the 40, negative 40 is like effectively impossible. Any odds higher than that.
Yeah, right. But in fact, there is no that's sort of a straw man because the probability. I know he put it into chances, and he shouldn't. There is no chance. This has nothing to do with probability whatsoever. But what Fred said more or less was that it's akin to getting life from non-life is akin to a tornado rolling on through a junkyard, and after it leaves, there's a fully functional 747. That kind of shocked everyone when he said that, right? But in fact, he's lowballing because the functional sequence complexity of just a simple, what they call a simple cell, is exponential magnitudes more complex than a 747 would ever be. I mean, it's exponential magnitudes, people. So that's at the level that we're at. Abiogenesis. Or I call it abiogenesis. Abiogenesis is it's a pipe dream. It's not only pseudoscience. It goes against the law of biogenesis. Have you ever heard of that one? that's just the chemicals. Quantum mechanics takes this to the woodshed. I don't even need to bring QM into it. Just the chemistry part, I like talking about that. That's why I like to go down that lane and then just crush them, right? But we could stop it with information. Where'd you get the information at? So it could be smashed on 3 different levels. And then I think somebody said inside the chat, if I wasn't mistaken, I don't know who said it. First, they said that, well, it was a false analogy because the 747 couldn't self-replicate. And I said, OMG. I said, first of all, you need a self to begin with. How'd you get that? And what's self-replicating? First, you don't have a self down at that level anyway. And molecules just aren't randomly replicating themselves. So I don't know. They're just parroting. I don't even know if Wiki says that anymore. So that's at the level that they're at there. Abiogenesis is a tear-jerking belly laugher. From a scientific standpoint, it violates the second law of thermodynamics. Right off the bat, I could just stop right there. I mean, there's about 80 other principles that it violates, but I could just stop. Just say second law of thermodynamics. You're through. You're done for.
I mean, at least in the junkyard analogy, all the parts are in the junkyard. What if they're spread across the Earth? What do you do then? How do you get one part you need on the other side of the planet?
Because inanimate matter can just conjure and make stuff that it needs.
Exactly.
I like I said, Paul, we're so far beyond. This is, I think, abiogenesis and what Bob just did. I don't know which is. I still think abiogenesis still takes it. So I think you're safe there, Bob. Other than that, you're finished. Did you get a chance, Paul? You're a newcomer. Did you get a chance to hear what Bob did? Yes? No? You roboting on me? Pop out and pop back in, Paul. You're roboting.
Hey, I was curious. Bob said something in the chat about Monday. What is he going to show up on Nathan's show again?
I don't know. I think he was talking about Monday for something. Yeah. I don't know. Bob, don't Bob, don't post in my chat. You friggin' numpty dipshit. My God. Hey, Paul, drop out and pop back in again. Just waiting on Paul to pop back in.
I thought it was funny how Blue Marble Science assigns total responsibility to Bob with this one. You know what? We should call it our Bob-a-rooney. You can have this one, Bob. It's all on you, mate.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you, Paul. Yeah. Did you catch the beginning where Bob, the Al Bob-a-rooney, pseudoscience fallacy, flathead, Herman Munster, quantum retard of the century guy, pirated Pythagoras as his formula?
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, wait, you go back and listen to it, man, before it's... You don't have to do it now. You can do it later. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's when you know the context of the discussion here. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Rams, what's up, man?
Hey, brother. How you doing?
Hanging in there. What you got anything? Did you hear about the pirating that is going on with Pythagorean formula?
No. I just arrived in the room a couple of minutes ago.
Okay. You're gonna have to rewind too and go back and see Bob, the Al Bob-a-rooney, pseudoscience fallacy, flathead, Herman Munster, quantum retard of the century guy, pirated Pythagorean formula as his.
Really?
Is it? Is he rolling? What's his name? I can't even say the word. I know you just said it, but isn't he rolling in his grave over there? Who came up with
Pythagoras? Yeah, I guess he would be. I don't know. Unbelievable. It's. Oh boy, what tangled webs we weave. All right, anything else going on out there? Because guess what? We got wingies coming. Yeah. I made wingies. Yeah. Hold on a second, guys. You could be in the conversation. Time for wingies is 3:30. Right? Sweet. Orders in, guys.
Bob keeps spamming his stupid video link.
Yeah, we don't really care.
But it means he is right now doubling down on everything that we just exposed about how idiotic his claims are.
Yeah, just let him go.
Right now, he is still going for that.
Just let him go. They're cute at that age.
No, but you were right in a way. Like, it is kind of like even jumping the shark for anti-flat earthers, right? Even for anti-flat earthers, this is kind of jumping the shark in this moment. It's that ridiculous. But yet he's still just going for it right now. Very convinced that this is a winning strategy.
Jumping the shark.
Science guy.
Jumping the shark, is that like a Dutch saying or something? I never heard that before. What's jumping the shark mean?
Don't.
No, that came from, you remember that TV program Happy Days?
Happy Days.
Oh, really?
You don't know that, QE?
Yeah.
What the hell? Are you an American?
Yeah, I watched Happy Days back in now. It's been many years.
Happy Days, it was so bad. Arthur Fonzarelli was jumping a shark.
This is like internet history. Come on.
I wasn't done what I was saying just yet. Now, I watch Happy Days just like the rest of everyone, rest of the boomers, right? Now, the last time I seen Happy Days had to be, it hasn't been recently, I'll tell you that much. Had to be over 30 years ago. So can I get some slack for this jumping? You're going to have to get the episode, right? Get the episode and validate what you said.
I don't say this often, but
That's a fact.
I don't say this often, but just Google jumping the shark. Come on. This is like main internet history.
Did you guys explain why that's significant? I missed it because I jumped out and something distracted me.
You jumped the shark, Paul.
What's that?
Did you jump the shark?
No. I'm just saying why they say that jumping the shark in Happy Days is so significant, because it was like that's when Happy Days went downhill very badly.
Well, it's like when you take something too far. You go past your prime.
Oh, when you just take it too far, it's jumping the shark?
Yeah,
correct.
Exactly.
Ah, okay. I think I got it. Somebody's posting out there Fonzarelli's picture in here. Oh, man. Too funny. Yeah, that was back in the day, boy. What was on with those guys? You got Happy Days. You got Laverne and Shirley. Right? What was that song? Somebody sing it.
Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Haas and Pepper
Incorporated. That's it. You got it. Go for it. No, I'm just kidding, man. Don't do it. Yeah. Laverne and Shirley, Happy Days. What else was back in there at that time?
MASH. Can't forget MASH.
MASH. Yeah. Was MASH before that?
It was all around the same time. I think MASH was on for a long time.
Yeah, MASH was on for yeah.
It was on longer than the Korean War itself. That was so funny about it.
Yeah. It had some characters in there, boy. So this is what we come to, folks. We're talking about frigging TV shows back in the day, boomer TV shows. That's what it's come to, right? Because there's nothing left of the ball-tard spinning space monkey religion. There just is. It's all this, like I said before, is barely palpable background noise. It was essentially over in 2015. We're just cleaning up the sewer rats, but it's over. It's getting laughably so now, because you just got your average rank and file flat earthers just taking the leaders of the spinning ball space monkey crew out here on the circuit, just taking them to the woodshed. It's that bad. So that's what we're left with, folks. Talking about shows, talking about cooking, foods for dinner, jumping sharks.
Wingies.
What's that?
Wingies.
Wingies, that's right, man. They're coming. They're good too, boy. This is how you do wingies. I told you guys the secret of wingies before. Right? You got to find a place where they fry the wingies. Now, it has to be clean oil, right? And nothing else can go in there. That is, you know, at your typical tavern or bar, they're always throwing the same or different stuff in there. They'll throw fish, French fries, hush puppies.
Ew.
Yeah, they'll put it all in the same oil, right? And if you order wings, then guess what your wings are going to taste like?
Anything but wings.
Yeah, exactly. So
because chicken tastes like everything. Now we know where that comes from.
We don't do that here in America. We do wing. They're pure wings, man. Pure wingy.
Yeah, but Chewy, they gotta be lightly breaded. Not breaded, but like dusted in like, what is it, cornstarch? So you get like a crisp on it. Yeah, I don't like them just the skin.
Yeah, they can't be soggy wingies. You can't soggy wingies. No. That doesn't fly here, right? That's what Neil's talking about. However, if you cook them high enough on a high enough temperature, you get that crispness without adding too much of anything.
Dude, you gotta slow fry them in butter. For a very long time.
Butter,
and then
no,
heat
you don't
them
fry
at the last moment. Then up in the height at the last moment. To crisp them up a little. Ooh.
Oh, at the last.
Pepper and salt.
Wait a second.
Rosemary, I recommend.
Wait a second. You don't fry them in butter initially, do you?
Oh, fry them is a big word. It's like slow frying. It's just like it's heated, but you don't let it really like bubble up really hard or something.
You can't do that. The butter got the smoke point, man. You can't do that because it can't get high enough temperature to cook the wingies right.
Chewy, the Netherlands
That's
are
why
not
you
known
need
for
to take-
cuisine anyway.
Oh, you've never tasted mine, Neil. You never tasted it.
Netherlands
you just
is
need
known
more
for.
time. You need more time. Let it.
Netherlands is not known for their cuisine.
It's not known for their cuisine. Those fighting words now, boy. I could see it.
I've never had a complaint from anyone that had to partake in my cuisine.
And
Ever.
cuisine is wingies part of your cuisine?
Okay,
Yeah, it
end
is.
it here. Chewy, did you ever hear anybody say, "Hey, did you ever go to that Netherlands restaurant? Oh, the food is awesome." What you do here? Yo,
It's
you
called
ever
a
think I
snack
got Italian
bar.
restaurant?
French fries with with mayonnaise.
yeah, that's it. No, I did. I never heard that before, Neil. You might have to. You might be on the carpet with Betty, though. Just be careful, right? Because if you're talking down
I
to,
forgot about Betty.
yeah, you forgot about that. See, you just, I'm like walking on eggshells here because I know I'm gonna hear about this later. Shout out to Betty.
Yeah, watch your words if you ever want to visit Amsterdam. You know, we remember all that.
Well, back to the butter thing, like I was saying, you can't fry them in butter because of the low smoke point. So you're not going to be able to get the temperature up to adequately fry the wingies. Now, if you want to top them off with butter, see, I don't do that because it's not needed, right? So what you got is you got your wingies, and then there's two other components that make the wingies, right? This is what you got to do, right? It's just very complicated. You need ranch dressing, a big bowl of it, right? And then hot sauce. See, now I like Tabasco with them. That's just me. But other people like other hot sauces with them. I'm not going to get all bent out of shape about that. Now, you also have celery sticks. But if you're not used to eating a whole bunch of fiber and you munch down about 6 celery sticks, you're going to be a hurting character. So, but they're good with celery sticks. See, I already got a message. Look at this right now. Neil, you got me in trouble already. All right.
So the celery sticks are for the heat, right?
Yeah, too funny, man. Mitchell, you got wingies down there in Australia?
Not those type of wingies.
What you
I just want to point.
You do like ostrich wingies, like big, like they're as big as your friggin' arm.
Emu wingies. Oh man, I want to point out we're missing an important ingredient for food in Amsterdam. Everything tastes good when you got the munchies.
Oh, there you go. There's another low blow. Right below the belt. Everything tastes good in
Sorry, Betty.
Did you catch that, Arwen? Oh, you sent that to Betty?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't say anything about women in the Netherlands cooking skills. I just know I have cooking skills.
Oh, you're personalizing this, and Neil is nationalizing it.
I always end up cooking for the women I deal with. So
Really?
yeah, because I'm really good at it. I inherited it from my dad. He's also very good at it.
Yeah. Cool. All right, guys. That's pretty much all I got, unless you guys got something new out there. Maybe something that's happened this week. Any new arguments that you've heard? Any new, not new arguments. You're not going to hear anything new. Any more, perhaps, new twists on any of the brain dead ball tart arguments? Nope. You're going to need R for that.
Yeah, there's not much compelling coming out of them these days. You know, they keep on venting, but it's just a lot of sophistry and it's getting more silly by the day. So I get the feeling they are feeling the strain. they don't know where it's coming from, but they're feeling the strain and they're feeling forced to double down deeper, engage in mind fuckery that's just, yeah, that's embarrassing, but to do it anyway, and they're going there.
Yeah, I did hear. Now this isn't a new argument, but I was listening to a couple people yesterday, and I think it might have been in text also. They're still on this atmosphere spinning with the Earth. That is so hilarious.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't reach Bob's level, but it's still a pretty stupid argument. And I just want to say to people, if you think that's, you just violated like 6 natural laws, including Brownian motion with that, by the way. And it could be debunked by a second grader who walks outside and feels east, north, and south surface winds. Just to let you know. So, I don't know. That's a really idiotic argument. But I understand they have to have that. They have to double speak through that for their fairy tale. Now, unbeknownst to them, even if it did, the absolute dumb shittery of gases spinning along with the rotating object, you realize that leaves you with only one reference frame. Now we're going to get into the reference frame thing. And that means bye-bye to the Coriolis effect. You guys understand that, right? Or you just focus, you got your blinders on one argument, and you can't see all the other arguments attached to it, but then you change your story as you go to argument to argument. All the baselines change. You guys are morons, man. You baltards, right? People are laughing at you. I'm here telling you. The silent masses that are listening to these arguments off to the side, they're not saying anything, right? But I get periodic messages that say, "Hey, I'm not, in this, but laughing my ass off at you guys." So keep speaking, because you guys are slowly becoming, along with the numpty clips, by the way, because that's slowly becoming my #1 flat Earth proof. They ask me what the flat Earth proof is. I just give them, the playlist to the numpty clips. There you go. That's how bad it's getting. It's like a carnival tent out here, folks. But you gotta love it. If you have nothing better to do, it's a hoot. Then you could see numpty dipshits steal formulas, pirate them, rename them, and make them their own. God, we stepped off into a place, I don't know. God help us. All right. Let's wrap it up since it's we've had enough of the wingies. We've been down the food trail. We're not going to punk Betty out anymore. Shout out to Betty. I'm sure you can cook, especially those herrings.
No, they eat them raw. Come on.
That's
Dutch food lore.
That was the joke, Arwen. You shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, sorry. But I just want to make a comment because it was said and concluded after I got just rumpused by everybody in the panel. I think it was over at Brandon's, where they concluded that it's actually gravity that keeps the gas pressure in place, lockstep, moving with the Earth somehow.
So gravity keeps the air in lockstep, but gravity doesn't exist. It's not.
I know, right?
It can't be in lockstep, right? Because, like I said, it's a second grade comeback, but it hits like an anvil, right? If the atmosphere was spinning with the Earth, then please explain east, north, and south surface winds. Not even speaking to the winds above the surface, right? Or the clouds that go every which way in every different direction. I'm not saying the clouds are gas. I'm saying the clouds pushed by the winds. It's like wind is the atmosphere. Or are you denying winds are atmosphere? Uh-oh, I'm getting on an Instagram.
But it's even worse than that, QE, because, it's not even the right argument, right? That's the reason for the gas to supposedly stay on the ball. But like, how is gravity, the pulling towards the center of this ball, supposedly in some way, going to keep the gas in lockstep motion when it doesn't have inertia, right? It's so off any form of logical consistency. It's absurd. Yet they feel very comfortable just agreeing to that conclusion anyway now.
Yeah. All right, so I'm getting some nasty grams by Nationalist Netherlands. that was about that, but that's all right. I could take it. You know what you got to do? You just got to stop spouting annoyments. Ballers, stop spouting annoyments, and you'll be all right. All right, let's take her home, man. Arwen, final thoughts, comments, questions.
Yeah, steady as she goes. We're sailing here on this flat Earth ocean, figuring out what we're actually looking at as we go, learning more and more, figuring out, whoa, the sextants. Oh, look at that, 90-degree angles. Oh, look, the supposed curve things are going over. Yeah, black swan observations, but terrestrial refraction. Oh, wait, you have no R value. Oh, so we're gonna look at it straight. Oh, guess what? The black swan again. It's really almost like a kindergarten book at this point. It's so easy for a flat earther that just knows what reality is to get around with everything that's out there now. While the ballers just keep on bumping from one argument to another, and they just try to scattergun through it, but every bullet misses. It's hilarious. Good time to be a flat earther.
I concur, Arwen. That's exactly what I was talking about before. It is. This sextant, it is the year of the sextant. I know we didn't talk about it too much today. And Bob, yeah, we're still looking for a whore. You're a whore. Remember that?
Ooh, the mystery of the horror value.
We're still looking for it. We haven't forgotten, Bob, even though you pirated Pythagoras. Right? We still haven't forgot about the whore. So where's your whore? Right? Is it here?
I have two theories about it. Either it refers to the whore of Babylon, or it's one of the 4 horses of the apocalypse. Either way, it's not good.
It isn't good, is it? Hilarious. Thanks, Hey, shout out your channel.
Right. Yeah, that's Arwin, ARWIJN. I have a YouTube channel. It's been around for a while, a couple of years now. Flat Earth Early Bird Show. I do it every single day, even when I don't feel all that great. I just go with whatever I got available, and I like to interact with my chat a lot. Been having a lot of different people in my chat. Great interactions, great learning moments. That's what I like. That's what I do it for. The ascension, the awakening. How do you motivate or provide somebody with the right mixture for them to take that step, to go up and be released from ignorance? Right? That's what I want. That's what I try to do. So I hope to see you in chat. Flat Earth Early Bird Show, 1 p.m. Amsterdam time in the weekdays, 2 p.m. Amsterdam time in the weekend. And yeah, behave yourself. There's chat rules. But yeah, philosophical opinions are not ban-worthy over at my show. Other than that, hope to see you there. Thanks for having me, John.
Outstanding, Arwen. Thank you, man. And before I forget, shout out to Adam. Couldn't make it. He's glamping. So that's glamour camping, and it's his wife's birthday, I think. So shout out to Adam. I know he wanted to be here. That's all right, man. We didn't go over the key science part. Like I said, I'm going to hold off on that, and we'll do that on the next Ballbusters, man. So have a great time. See you when you get back. Oh, I got a little funny video for you I posted in your messages. So make sure you get to that one, man. I'm sure we'll talk about that. It's too funny. All right, Bendy Space Time. Final thoughts, questions, comments, anything.
I'm just so excited to hear Al Babaruni lecture us on Monday that I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Al Barbaruni. Or is it Vinny Barbarino? You can never tell. It's the same thing, I think.
Yeah, Vinny Barbarino, that's a keeper right there.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, the shows. Welcome Back, Carter. That was back in the day. Where'd Paul go? He didn't bring that one up. Vinny Barbarino. I'm dating myself there. Well, Eric, what's up, man? What's going on? Final thoughts, questions, comments?
Hello, hello.
Hello?
What up?
What up, man?
I'm fine, thanks. Thanks for the stream, man.
Yeah, not a problem, man. I'm glad I could do it. Mitchell from Australia, the newest ball buster. Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate that.
Wouldn't miss it, mate. Wouldn't miss it. It is a great time to be a flat earther. We've got so many awesome channels going around. Arwen's doing this daily. I'm doing it daily except for the weekends. You've got these streams going. Nathan does daily debate shows. We have just got so much saturation that the ballers cannot get away with anything. So just keep talking, ballers. We're loving it.
Mitchell's channel is epic. I just wanted to say that.
It
I didn't
is.
say it earlier. It is epic. And I actually have a suspicion that you might be a CGI project because your locations, your screens it's just too beautiful. It's too it's too clean. This has to be CGI.
Because it has to be.
yeah, because it has
No,
to
but
be.
you got glorious sights. It's like screensaver level footage over at Mitchell from Australia. Definitely worth sitting through if you just want to chill out, get a feeling of like a beautiful vacation like atmosphere. It's great over there. Or you can just tune into the Flat Earth School and learn some things in a beautiful location.
Got to watch out for the sharks, though. Do they got land sharks down there, too?
Land sharks. I haven't come across them yet. We've got some deadly snakes and spiders, but no land sharks. Yeah, tune into Flat Earth School, running Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. UK, 6 a.m. Australian. You don't even have to listen. Like, you can just tune in for the great scenery. I'm out in our beautiful Flat Earth School around us, just learning what it has to teach us, just reality. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, thanks, Mitchell. Appreciate that. Sorry for the false advertisement. We'll get back to the science on the next Ball Busters. I just wanted to hold off on that because this is the heart of the presentation, and I wanted the full cast. We'll get there. Steve, you're the last one in line, man. Final thoughts, questions, comments?
Hey, it's all good, John. Thanks. I appreciate your help, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way, man. Thanks, guys, for coming. I know it was a short show today. And like I said, there was a little bit of false advertising about the science part, but I had to make that decision at the final moment there. But don't worry, it's still coming, right? It's coming. Next Ball Busters, like I said, watch out for the Numpty clips. We got 2 hilarious ones coming up. I think one's on the Vroom Vroom motorbike and the gyro compass. Wait till you hear this one, folks. Now, I don't think it gets up to Bob level of Empire and Pythagoras, but it'll get you there. And again, October, I'm going to christen these signature Numpty clip month. There's going to be 2 signature Numpty clips from your favorite guys. Maybe one little surprise in there from outside the community. And that'll run for the month of October. And then we'll put the Numpty clips up there and we'll put her on the shelf. She'll still be an active shelf. But then we'll move on from that. Again, shout out to Betty, shout out to Adam and Nathan and Chocolate and all the ball busters that couldn't make it. We missed you today. Hang in there, and we'll catch you on the flip side, guys. Thanks a lot. Out.